Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're at the airport again. We got about an hour till our flight boards, and then I'll take you guys up in the sky. But yeah, once we get up, I'll show you guys what it looks like up there. And then we are flying into a different airport this time, so it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. So I'll take you guys around on that, and then I'm gonna try and go to the actual grocery store this time. And so yeah, so stick around. Haven't had a chance to do an intro yet, but I just wanted to tell you guys, like, they dropped off so many people so quickly. Thank God I have my clear and my pre-check. This is insane. So there's our gate. There's another flight boarding right next to it in true Harry Reid fashion. And we're just gonna look out that way, and I'm gonna clean my lens.
Please condense your bag down to 2 items. Unfortunately, I cannot let you down this jet bridge with over 2 items. Per FAA, you're only allowed 2 items.
So let's talk about Clear. So I used Clear for the first time the last trip coming home, and we were flying out of a small airport. Honestly, I don't think it made that much of a difference. Now today, TSA was backed up on the Southwest side. They dropped off like 2 huge tour buses right when I got here. The line for luggage was a good 10-15 minutes long. Like, it was crazy today. Now, because I have pre-check, I don't really think that many people were in the pre-check line. So it really didn't, honestly, it didn't really make that big of a difference when it came to the pre-check stuff. And then on top of that, all of their Clear people were just like already waiting. And that just took, like, they were already with other people, so I had to wait like an extra 10 minutes for them. It was the thing. I don't really know if it saved me a lot of time or not, but I think hopefully it will when I fly back, because we're gonna be going through LAX when we come back home in 2 weeks. So yeah, so we're just gonna hang out at the gate till it's time for us to board. Alright, scan the boarding pass. So now we're gonna get them. I really don't know if this is a full flight or not. We have boarded. I kind of went about midway back. We are on the 737 MAX 8, and if you guys remember, these are our own planes. And I'm on a window seat, so cheers to me. Anywho, let's check out the view. We got the wing. We're pretty much on the wing. But yeah, once we get up and going, I will come get you guys, and we'll go from there. As always, the fit check. I always have plenty of room on the Southwest flights. I just hung my earbuds here so I can grab them later, because this flight's going to be a little bit longer than the one was to Ontario, which is fine, not a big deal. Cross my legs. Never do that. Alright, we're finally moving. Actually, it looks like it's a pretty nice day out. A little cooler than it is in Vegas. It's also warm. But we're not turning there. We're just we have officially deplaned. Now I gotta figure out how to get to baggage claim. This looks like a nice airport. So that actually really was not bad. Came out, made a right, came down the escalator, and we're over here. And our luggage should be coming out any minute. Well, we made it to the shuttle. Literally walked out and the shuttle was here. So all the suitcases are just packed as deep as they can go. But yeah, so we're on to the rental place. Check that box. Because it's gonna take almost 2 hours to get to my office from the airport, I was like, let's just start getting this trip on the road. We are currently at a green light, but we are stopped in traffic because, you guessed it, it's rush hour traffic. Exciting. A couple of things. The LA airport, huge, massive, which, I mean, I kind of knew that going into it, that it was going to be huge and massive and busy. I had to take a shuttle. Southwest seemed to be like one of the first airlines that they picked up on the shuttle, and then subsequently you stopped at like every terminal after that, because it is the same round trip. They eventually do stop at Enterprise, Alamo, National, all of that stuff. And that took about 15-ish minutes once they picked me up. I decided to go with a Mazda again because typically in the past, most of the Mazdas that I've rented have like sunroof, moonroof, but there was no that had sunroof and moonroofs go. So I still decided to go with the Mazda because it had leather seats and they're kind of cushy. And if you guys know anything about the work I do a lot of driving. I was like, let's try and get the most comfortable ride. It is just me this trip. Gary's not with me. Man, so sad. But I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the trip out here. Typically we fly Delta. Like if you guys go back to any of our travel videos last year, it was all Delta. Now, because we live in Las Vegas and I'm only going to LA, I was okay with flying Southwest because one, I understand it's cheaper. Two, it's a short flight. So if it's cheaper, it's okay. Cause honestly, like the seats are gonna be a little bit more spacious on Southwest than Delta when it comes to main cabin. And I don't typically upgrade a flight on Delta if it's less than 2 hours because once again, like that's usually a pretty easy thing. Craziness. It's something that I just haven't seen in the flesh. I knew that they did it like down here in LA County. Scams, like they're all just scams to get money. So just say no. You're just like, no thanks. Yeah, so the flight was not bad. It was actually quite a chatty flight. Around me, the people behind me were talking. The guy next to me didn't say anything. I got my little snack, as you guys saw, and then we were on the ground before I knew it. Honestly, there was nothing really to see. We were pretty high up this time. And I wanted to take you guys along on some of the other parts of this journey, i.e. sitting in the car during a Thursday afternoon rush hour traffic edition. This is all lots of fun stuff. But yeah, so I still have to get to the office, get all my supplies, and then we can go to the hotel, unload, and then make another trip to the grocery store. So it's gonna be a long day. And to make things even better, my blood sugar is low. I just scarfed down a protein bar that I had in my bag. And yeah, so we are headed to the office. So I guess I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so slight detour. I was not gonna get to the office until after 6:30. So and I can't check out my equipment. Well, they can, but I didn't really give them enough of a heads up. So I decided to just go to the hotel and get us checked in, and then we're gonna go to the grocery store because it's getting late. Finally got done shopping. I decided to get Olive Garden for dinner because why not? It's been a long day, traffic, and just everything in general. I ended up going to Trader Joe's and Target. I'll show you guys what I got once we get back up to the room because I'm gonna have to get a cart because it's like a case of water and then like a case of energy drinks, and that is a lot to carry on top of having 2 bags of food. I mostly got like ready to eat meals that if they were to freeze in my fridge again, like what happened last time with my salads, that I would still be okay and I could just heat it up in the microwave. Got some protein bars because, you know, those are easy. I can throw those in my book bag and eat those in a pinch. And then I also got some stuff for when I go low, because that's like the biggest, it's like the biggest danger when I travel by myself, is making sure that I have stuff in case my blood sugar bottoms out, because I don't need to be going into a coma in the hotel room if something happens to me. Olive Garden was right around the corner from the hotel, so we'll be there in about 2 seconds. So as promised, we are back in the hotel and I'm gonna show you guys around really quick. There's not much difference in this room than there was in the other room. There are a couple minor differences and I'm gonna show you guys. This whole section is pretty much the same. If you remember in the other room, there was like an adjoining door, so if you wanted to like add to the room, you could. This space is still the same. This space is still the same. That space is different. So we got 2 queen beds, which it's just me. I don't really care. Not that big of a deal. There's a TV over here, right? But there's also a TV over there, which I think is interesting. It's actually gonna make it really difficult for me to throw in my Roku, but it's cool. We're used to this, we can figure it out. And then the closet space is a little bit bigger. I think the 2 queen rooms is actually technically a little bit bigger because obviously they have to fit 2 queens. And then the nightstand kind of goes between, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that because it's all kind of central. So I can kind of access everything from one side or the other. And then the bathroom situation is pretty much the same, except it's not a walk-in shower, it is still a tub. So be on the lookout for the full review of this room that'll be coming soon. Now, let me show you what I got. So here is my haul, y'all. So I had to get these because unfortunately it's just that time. I saw these and I thought these would make a good snack to throw in my work bag for when I'm hungry in the middle of the night. I also found this and I thought I would try this. I have a quinoa one at home that I've never tried. It's still sitting in my cabinet, but I was like, you know what? There's not a better time than now. I love these for Lowe's. I also love these for Lowe's. These I usually stick in my work bag because these are super portable and super easy. I also got these jelly beans for in the hotel room for when I'm low too. I've never had Trader Joe's jelly beans, so that should be interesting. I am a huge fan of these like instant mac and cheeses and instant mashed potatoes, especially when I'm just not in the mood to eat a lot. I can literally just heat that up and eat that. I also love my beverages. So we've got a case of water. Because I'm here for 10 working days, this had 12 in it, and sometimes I will drink 2 of these a day. Not always, but there are the occasional days when I need a double shot of energy, and so we got 12 of these. Worst case scenario, I leave 2 behind. Oh well. I also got this because this is also one of my favorite things, just to have a little treat when I'm actually eating. I got some instant rice because we're in a hotel, but it's shelf stable, so I don't have to worry about refrigerating it. And then these are also really great snacks that I like to bring with me to work because they're easy. Protein bars, like I mentioned before, super easy. I throw them in my bag, so I have like tons of protein options for when I'm working at night. I love pickles, so I was like, you know what, let's grab 2 of those, throw them in the fridge. Also was looking for something sweet to maybe snack on. That wasn't a whole lot, so I got some of these. I'm also a huge fan of like chips and dips, so I got the everything in the elote dip, and then of course I got pita crackers to dip in them. And then onto like some of the frozen meals that I got to actually have. That's the train. I got a Cuban style bowl from Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. And then I got these like heat meals from Trader Joe's as well. Like I mentioned in the car, I figured if these froze over, I could still heat them up. I also like to do the grilled chicken strips, and I pair it with some of the rice. And then I got a couple of salads, nothing super crazy. And then I got Crustables because you never know when all you want is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I think these are just really cute, and I'm going to take them out of the box and throw them into the refrigerator. And then the best haul of all is I got Olive Garden for dinner, like I told y'all in the car. So yeah, I'm going to, this was the disaster of my purse because I couldn't find my car keys, so I had to dump out my work bag. Yeah, your girl's a hot mess. So that's the end of day one, pretty much. I'm gonna FaceTime Gary, just chit chat about how our day went and eat my dinner, put on some comfy clothes, and probably read a book because tomorrow I don't work till the night, but I have to go to the office and go pick up my stuff. So I'll probably go in the morning, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and do something for a couple hours in the morning as long as I can get back here by noon so that I can get a nap in before I go to work. That's the plan. All right, so I can't take you guys in to the office, but I did go get all of my gear. It actually took a little bit longer this time because they were switching what was my case bag into another case bag that they just bought, because the old case bag was just really kind of old and ratty. It's a bit of a process here to get the stuff that I need to get, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't try to go last night, and that we did it this morning. It took about maybe an hour. I don't know if it even took that long. And so we got everything we need. Now we're free until about 5 p.m. and I think it's about 10:30 right now, so it's not super late. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel the greatest today. Today is not my day. So we may just have a hangout in the room kind of day till it's time to go to work, and I'll see if I can take you guys with me. How does that sound? Good morning. Let's go get in the car. I am giving you guys an update from the next day because I just kind of want to bring this full circle. I went to work last night and it is now 8:35, I think, somewhere around there, and it's time for us to head back to the hotel, and I'm hoping we get back there before breakfast is over because I'm a little bit hungry. So we're gonna go head back to the hotel. It is a Saturday, so hopefully there's not gonna be any traffic. I hope you guys really did enjoy hanging out with me today. Sometimes solo travel days are rough. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you ring that notification bell so that way you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week. And we'll come and get you guys for the next one. And as always, ain't that the truth, baby Ruth? Bye.